Hey guys, how's it going? It is your boy Romar here, and we are back with your Vancouver Canucks here in year number 3 at the start of the postseason. Over the regular season, we managed to keep a record of 50, 19, and 13, which I believe was good enough for second in the league. Yeah, so second behind the powerhouse Montreal Canadiens, who just have so many great young players. They are going to be a scary team to look at or to go up against, as they are the President's Trophy winners. But here are all the teams that clinched, and we are up against the San Jose Sharks, which were actually the last place team to make it into the playoffs, but we cannot underestimate them. We all know the simulation could go either way. We'll view the San Jose Sharks here again. I went over this last time, but I'll go over it again. So that William Macklin Celebrini, who is a beast on that first line, and then Will Smith, second line Musty. I forgot to mention they had Michael Misa. Completely forgot about him. He was the second overall pick. He had 62 points this season, so he had a breakout year. And then the former Vancouver Canuck Tyler Toffoli on the right side. Third line, they have Cotter, Bysted, and Reyes. Fourth line, I don't know why they got Tony DeAngelo playing on the fourth line left wing. He is an offensive defenseman. How many points did he drop? He only had 4 points in 24 games, so that is a bold decision there. I don't know why he's there. But Andrew Kopp, he is a nice veteran two-way piece there, and then Gustav Nyquist for some depth goal scoring. Okay. This is kind of awkward. Look what they have scratched. Thank God he's not playing. I don't want him out there injuring one of our players. Chief Keith Sherwood, the former Vancouver Canuck. We let him go after the first year, and we didn't sign him. I guess he's signed back with San Jose. How has he been doing? 38 points in 26. Nothing too crazy, but we all know he loves to hit players, and we gotta look out for him if he plays. And then in the net, they have Stuart Skinner and Trey Augustin. This guy looks like he's going to be very good in the future, but right now they're rolling with Skinner. So that's the San Jose Sharks. For our team here, this is what we're looking like. I got Coots back in there. He's got to play through his injury. I was thinking of moving back Caden Lindstrom down to that fourth line, just because I think he was playing a lot better on this spot. He had like 20 points in like 50 games. Or no, it's like 24 points in like 50 games. Like, I don't know, it was something decent. But then when he moved up to that third line, that offensive kind of slowed down. Same with Braden Coots. So I'm gonna separate those two. We're gonna bring back Koivunen. We acquired Nick Schmaltz at the trade deadline in the last video. He had a strong finish to the season, 10 points in 21 games, so it's nice to have him for the playoff run. He's still got another year on his contract after this one, so he will be here for the next 2 years here. So we got Nick Schmaltz locked up. Connor McMichael, our new 2C, he did very good in the regular season as well, dropping 61 points in 82 games. And anyone else? Gavin McKenna, you know, he didn't have a spectacular, insane second year, but he did improve on his first year numbers, so that was good. And then Elias Pettersson, he led the team in points. He was point per game going 82 points in 82 games. So yeah, that's our offense and defense, what we're looking like. Tom Verlander surprisingly had a very good offensive year on that second pairing. He had 33 points, 31 assists. He wasn't even playing power play time, I don't think. That was mostly all even strength numbers. And then Nikishin, I think, did he lead the team in points? Maybe it was Hronik who led our defensive points. Yeah, Philip Hronik had a very good season, 58 points in 82 games. And then Nikishin had 51. So I don't know if Hronik had all these X factors going into the season. Maybe he just got all of them, but he's got 3 now, which is great. We have Korchinski with 2 on our third pairing. So yeah, the future is looking bright in Vancouver, but we got to focus on the now. In net, we have Demko and Vladar. So we're already stimulated up to this day. We're going to be starting Thatcher Demko. But yeah, let's get into this playoff run. Once again, I'll go over the I will go over the playoff tree. That is what it's looking like. You got Chicago and Colorado. So you got Bedard versus McKinnon. You got Nashville versus Utah. You got Edmonton versus the Ducks. And then you got us versus the Sharks. In the East, you have the New York Rangers against the Washington Capitals. The Hughes brother Devils against the Florida Panthers. The Tampa Bay Lightning against the Toronto Maple Leafs. And then your President's Trophy winning Montreal Canadiens up against the Buffalo Sabres. So Buffalo drafted Landon DuPont over the offseason, and they already made it to the playoffs. So this is going to be interesting. Another storyline that we went over with was Ryan Warzowski, our head coach, going up against his former team. So we want to put up a good performance for him. Don't embarrass him. You know, oh, whoops. I didn't want to do this. We don't want to have our coach embarrassed. So we want to do well for him, play for our coach. He's had a very good chemistry with the team. As you can see, there's 66% team fit. Almost everyone has at least half a full bar of the roster scheme fit there. So he's been complimenting our players very well there. Anything else I need to go over with before going forward? Nope. So we'll simulate. Here we go. Game number 1. Well, round number 1 of year number 3. That is a mouthful right there. Against the San Jose Sharks. Here we go. Who is gonna take game number 1? Come on, boys. Let's get off to a great start to these playoffs. First period. It's tied 1-1. Connor McMichael opens up the scoring in the playoffs, the 2028 playoffs for the Vancouver Canucks, and then Connor tied it up. Second period, 2-1. Gavin McKenna with a huge goal there from the circle, and we are moving on to the third. Can we hold on to this lead? I would like to get one more. Come on, we need to give Demko at least a 2-goal cushion for me to feel relatively safe. Power play, here's our chance. It's a long one. We had a 5-on-3 there. Nothing happens. They got a power play. Please shut it down. Yes, okay. We killed their penalty kill, or we killed their power play. 2 minutes left. Will Demko shut the door? McKenna with his second of the game, empty netter, and that will do it for game number 1. So good job by the boys. This great pass right there, and lock it down. That is what we need right now. Demko in year number 1, he kind of shat the bed, but I think this year, you know, he knows this is redemption arc. He needs to go hard for the boys and perform back there. Here we go. Game number 2, still in Rogers Arena. All right, the crowd is hyped. We are ecstatic after getting the first one. We want to go into San Jose with a 2-0 lead. Can we do it? First period. 1-0. Our defenseman Alexander Nikishin fires one like around the circle right there. Puts us in the lead. Second period. Still no goals. So Demko giving us another performance for the ages here. They're out shooting us 27-18. I would like our offense to wake up here. Come on, boys. Come on. There it is. Arturi Lehkonen, our big free agents signing over the offseason, puts us up by 2. William Eklund gets 1, and Will Smith gets another one. That top line for San Jose coming through in a big way. Can we respond here before the period ends? Power play. Come on, don't let them score before the period. Come on. And okay, there you go. So in typical Canucks fashion, we blow a 2-0 lead, which means we're heading into overtime. We will hop into the game here. Let's see what happens. All right, welcome to overtime of game number 2. Who is gonna take the victory here? We're gonna watch the boys out here on the ice. Come on, boys. Let's do something with it. And we ice it right away. Not the start we want. Come on, Ronick. Come on. We can't be doing that. Come on. Come on. If they score here, I'm actually going to crash out. Pedersen, come on. Win the draw, please. Yes, big win by Pedersen. Oh, we turn it over in our own zone. Oh, they center it. Big stop by Demko. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go the other way here. Come on. Pedersen to Besser down the wing, breaks through. Oh, and Brock Besser, our captain, scores right away in overtime to give us the 2-0 series lead. What a goal by Brock Besser. That is what I am talking about. Let's go, baby. Let's go. The Canucks are up 2-0. All right, so our captain, Brock Besser, with a big goal there in game number 2. We'll check the box scores for both of the games here. I forgot to do that for the first one. Where do I go again? Fuck. This menu is so confusing. Okay, press triangle. There we go. So game number 1 right here. The home stats. We had Pedersen had 2 assists, McKenna with 2 goals, Besser had an assist. Yeah, okay. And then we'll check what San Jose did. Not much going on there. Game number 2 was a doozy. We were up 2-0, blow the lead, but our captain Besser said, no, not on my watch. Scores in overtime. What a goal from Brock Besser. Brock Besser is so clutch in the playoffs, I swear. He is one of the most fun players to watch out there in the postseason. Will Smith had 2 points right there. So we are moving on. We are going to San Jose at the SAP Center. Can we sweep the San Jose? Can we sweep the Sharks? Can we get the brooms out? We'll see what happens here. Game number 3 at the SAP Center. Here we go. Come on, boys. Keep the pressure going. Keep riding this momentum. First period. See, San Jose 2-1 lead. Will Smith opens it, followed by a goal from Reyes, and then our veteran down on that 4th line, Nick Dowd with a big goal right there. That's a huge one to keep us in the game here. We're getting outshot again, so I'm telling you guys, you can't underestimate teams based off the regular season. All these games are gonna be close, so we gotta get in our A game here. Come on, second period. I'd like some more shots, please. There you go. Big response by the team. Nick Sealer from the points, and then Arturi Lehkonen, another goal. So 2 guys who picked up over the off season. Great job, boys. Come on, can we keep the lead going into the third? Power play, nothing. Power play again. Come on, our power play is kind of struggling here in the playoffs. Kind of sucks, man. We were a very good special team. We were very good on our special teams over the regular season. Can we hold the lead? 4 minutes, 3 minutes, 2, 1. Come on. Yes, Thatcher Demko closes the door, and we are up 3-0 against the San Jose Sharks. Oh my goodness, guys. Oh my goodness. So we'll take a look around the league. What's going on? That is the AHL injury. We don't have to worry about that. Let's see. I'll save the game just in case something happens as well. But look at that at the bottom there. Demko with a 950 save percentage. Demko is back, ladies and gentlemen. That is who we needed in year number 1. And we got him. We got him, boys. So here we go. Let's see what everything's looking like. Chicago is looking like they're about to sweep the Colorado Avalanche. So Bedard might be moving to the second round. Nashville up 2-1. Wow, the Anaheim Ducks. I think the future is now for them. Well, who they got? They got Leo Carlson, McTavish, Bennett Seneke, I think. Who else do they got? They got a few good players there in Anaheim. So they're up 3-0 against Connor McDavid, Leon Draisaitl, and the Edmonton Oilers. Of course, we're up 3-0 over the Sharks. And then in the East, you got the Capitals against the Rangers. I think Ovi might be on a different team. I don't know if he's still on there. But we know Simone Nemec is on that team because we traded for McMichael. Both of our teams are up 3-0, so it's a win-win trade so far. The New Jersey Devils down 2-1 against the dominant Florida Panthers. Toronto Maple Leafs up 3-0, looking to sweep the Lightning, and then the Montreal Canadiens up 2-1 against the Sabres. So can we get the job done? Come on, boys. Let's sweep. Let's get the brooms out. Come on, I don't want to go back to Rogers Arena. I want you guys to rest. I don't want to go back having to play another game in Rogers Arena in this series. Can we get it done? Here we go, boys. First period. Look at that. Come on, guys. We cannot be resting on our heels here. We need to fucking show them who's boss here in this period. This is a huge period. This could potentially shift the tide on how the series is going to go. So come on, we need to assert ourselves here. Come on. Second period. Oh my goodness. Come on. Now is not the time to sleep. Come on. Can we come back here in the third? I highly doubt it. Power play. Oh my god, looks like Stuart Skinner is going to shut the door on us. Reyes, yeah, it's just not our night. Patterson got us on the board, finally scoring in the postseason. Eklund, nope. Oh my goodness, yep, and it looks like we're going to drop game number 4, so at least we get a chance to close it out in front of our home crowd of fans here. We'll just go straight into the game there. Let's check the box score there. What went wrong? Come on. What were the plus minuses looking like? Away. So let's see. So our second pairing defense was a -2, not good. Yeah, but we just couldn't step up offensively anyways. We only had 1 goal. So can't really blame Demko there. Did not give him any goal support whatsoever. We'll just go straight to game number 5. Come on, boys. We got to keep our heads up here. We can't let that one loss define us. That is not a mindset you want to have during the playoffs. You got to have short-term memory and be focusing on the next game. Game by game. Come on, boys. Let's pretend that last game never happened. First period. Oh, my goodness. No. No, we're going to choke. We're gonna choke. Oh my god. Please, no. Please, guys. Why are we letting 4 goals in the first period? Oh, I might have to make some line changes. Come on, boys. We need some goal scoring here in the second, or else we're toast. We're toast. Come on. Second period. Oh, we score 1, but they get 2. Oh my god. Dan Vladar is in the net. Not looking good. Oh my god. Now we're just getting absolutely destroyed by the San Jose Sharks. Sorry. Line changes need to be made. Lekaramaki, you've been quiet this whole series. We need you to do something here. Power play. Not gonna do anything. No way we come back down 6-1, and we are gonna be making some changes to the lineup here. Oh my goodness, why are we letting in that many goals? So their squad, Celebrini popped off. He had 2 goals and 1 assist. D'Angelo Cop on that 4th line. Oh my goodness. And then let's see what the fuck's going wrong here. Who's allowing all these goals? Nikishin and Roenick. Now we're first pairing. It looks like just our whole team is just getting scored on. It's not just like one line that we can shift the blame on. It's our whole team. Our whole team's just playing ass. So we got to make some changes here. 5-1 and 6-1 are big games. Should I give... No, I shouldn't give Vladar a shot. We need Demko as our goalie there, but here's the change I gotta make. Schmaltz, you're going on that second line. Give us a +1 chemistry boost. Anything else I can do here? Let's see. Anything I can do to bolster up the goal scoring here on that 3rd line? Let's see. You know what? I'm gonna do? I'm gonna swap out Lindstrom. We're gonna throw in the veteran Riley Smith, a sniper. Throw him on that. But you get a minus in the chemistry. Fuck. How about if we do this? Nope. Okay, no, never mind. We don't want a negative chemistry. So we'll go back to Lindstrom there. You know what? We'll bring Lindstrom up to the 3rd with Coots and Lekaramaki. Power forward, 2-way forward, sniper combination. And then, yeah, we'll bring Schmaltz up. Any changes to the defense? You know what? It's not really the defense's fault that we can't score goals. So, but we're allowing a lot of goals. So, what do I do? You know what? I think we just ride with this. Come on, boys. Demko went from a 950 save percentage to a 906 in 2 games. I'm telling you guys, the playoffs, things can change just like that. Let's see what happened around the league as well. So that Chicago might blow their series lead. Anaheim gets it done against the Oilers. They sweep them. So whoever wins this series is playing against Anaheim. So come on, boys. That is a big opportunity for us. Anaheim, I don't know how good they are, but I'd rather play them against the Oilers if I'm being honest. The other side there, the East is all checked out. Washington won, Florida won, Toronto won, and Montreal won. So come on, boys. Let's end this series here. I don't want to go to a game 7. I do not. Please, for the love of God, please end this series right here. Come on, boys. First period. There you go. 1-0. Gavin McKenna. That is our future right there. The future is now Gavin McKenna putting his fucking flag onto the ground, saying this is our time. We are not blowing it. Please don't blow this. Please. Second period. We blow it. Haltonen with the tie goal. Oh my God. Third period of game number 6. Will we be going to game 7, or will we be moving on? Come on, boys. Get the job done. Do it for Ryan Warsofsky. We don't want to embarrass our coach. Penalty kill. We lose this game. We're bag skating, boys. Lose this game, bag skate. Come on. Somebody score. There it is. Connor McMichael, our 2C. Will that be enough? Another power play. Get one more. Oh my God, Demko, can you shut the door? Thatcher, Demko does it. And your Vancouver Canucks are moving on to the second round of the playoffs, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. Keaton Verhoff with an assist. Haltonen for the Sharks. And then on our end, Besser with the assist. So throwing Schmaltz on that second line seemed to work. McMichael with a huge goal. That's a big one. Wow. And then we got Pedersen and McKenna, our point scorers on that first goal that we had. What a series. That one had me on the edge of my seat there. I did not know if we were gonna go through. I was scared after getting dominated in games number 4 and game number 5, but we made the changes we needed to, and it paid off for us. So we are going up against the Anaheim Ducks in here in round number 2. Let's check the AHL squad here. So they're still going. Let's see, simulate a day. Okay, the playoff round is over. I don't want to simulate any longer. So we are up against the Anaheim Ducks. They had a regular season record of 39, 32, and 11, which means we still have home ice advantage. We will save the game right there. So we don't need to worry about Connor McDavid and Leon Draisaitl, which is a good thing. So this could be our year, guys. Like, if you were looking at the West, if we're gonna make it to the finals, this has to be the year. Because look at that, it's Anaheim, Nashville, and then imagine Connor Bedard going up against his hometown squad in the 3rd round. I don't want to get too ahead of myself, or too far ahead of myself there. We got to focus on the Anaheim Ducks. We can't take them lightly. Let's see what kind of roster they are putting on the ice there. So yeah, they have a bunch of young guns leading the squad. You got McTavish, Carlson, and Terry. How many points are they putting up? Yeah, so it's kind of the same deal as the San Jose Sharks. Leo Carlson's a medium franchise, so he's going to be one hell of a player. McTavish, a nice two-way guy, I believe. Oh, he's a power forward, so he's going to be laying the body. Troy Terry, sniper. Yeah, he's kind of putting the same numbers as Brock Besser. You got Bennett Seneke, hell of a younger player. He's a power forward. Cutter Gauthier. He isn't really the best player in this simulation. He's only putting up 33 points. So yeah, this is a team we can definitely beat. But they have a lot of good two-way guys. They got Alex Killorn. Who else? They have JT Compher center there. I already went over McTavish. So they got a bunch of two-way and power forward players. They are gonna be a gritty team to go up against. Defense, this is where they really shine. They got Jackson Lacombe and Olin Zellweger, Mario Ferraro and Pavel Minchukov, and then Henola and Leno. So all their defensemen are very competent, very skilled. That's going to be a tough one to score goals against. Do they have John Gibson in net? No, they have Lucas Dostal. So they have an 86 overall goaltender he is going 9-6-4 for his save percentage. So the big question is going to be, can we score on this team? And there's their scratch guys, Timothy Liljegren, and yeah, so that's the Anaheim Ducks that we are going to be going up against. We'll check the playoff stats so far. Stats Central. Here we go. Let's see. So Gavin McKenna leading the team with 5 points in 6 games. Behind him is Pedersen, and then 3rd place is Besser. So our top line is scoring points. That's what I like to see. Followed by our second line here. Let's see, where is Schmaltz? Schmaltz only has 1 point, but that was the one game he moved up to the second line. He got that. We'll keep the second line together until something happens. I like the chemistry boost there, so he's earned his spot there. Like Karamaki hasn't scored yet, but yeah, this is a team how we're doing. So it was a pretty low scoring series for us. Like the games we won, we weren't scoring that many goals. We were playing good two-way hockey there. The games we lost, we weren't really. We didn't score goals, and we were letting a lot of goals in. But yeah, Thatcher Demko 4-2. Of course, games number 4, games number 5 completely destroyed his stats. But all that matters is we got the W. And then the entire league here. Austin Matthews having a playoffs for the ages, 11 points in 5 games, followed by Alex Ovechkin. Ovechkin is on the Nashville Predators, so maybe I don't want to play the Nashville Predators in the 3rd round. Yeah, let's hope. I don't know who I'd rather play against, Ovechkin or Bedard. And then here are the rest. How many points does Bedard have? Bedard, he only has 6 points, only 1 goal, but he's leading Chicago into the 2nd round. But yeah. Go back to the playoff tree here. This is what we're looking like. So we got Nashville versus Chicago, we got us versus the Ducks, you got Capitals versus the Panthers, and you got, what a rivalry battle right here, Montreal versus Toronto. So that is probably gonna be the series to see there. Will the fucking dominant young Montreal Canadiens go up against the Toronto Maple Leafs, who have been knocking on the door of trying to make it far in the playoffs for so many years? Will they finally get it done? But most importantly, will we get it done? Will we move on to the third round? Will we move on to the finals? Will we be able to win our first Stanley Cup in franchise history? Who knows? We'll see what happens in the future. I'm just gonna end this video here. I'm gonna end each playoffs or each video with the playoff series if we advance, just to keep the suspense. I feel like if I do like one long video or one short video, that would kind of spoil how the series went. So yeah, I'm just gonna keep it one series at a time for each video, and we'll see how we do this year. I'm liking it so far. Good job, good on the boys for getting past the San Jose Sharks. We gotta pat ourselves on the backs there, but we gotta move on, and we got a new enemy to target. So let me know what you guys think about the series so far in the comments. Drop a like, subscribe to be notified on future episodes. It's been your boy Romar, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.